Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Well, actually we have no choice but just to follow the setup that we have on daily chart, because market shows really slow action, not see fast acceleration here, no breakout, something on that sort. Market is gradually coming to our destination point. So yesterday we said that's probably another minor swing down should be formed, as market hasn't quite reached the XOP target and major support area on 109.93. Currently, based on recent session, you see that market finally hits the XOP. So actually we stand in agreement support. Market also has formed the guidance triple to buy pattern, so which suggests that at least we should get 30% pullback of this downward action. So that's approximately 110.65, 110.67 area. So not bad potential, approximately 60 pips. Well, currently we just should keep watching on the possible reversal, and those of you who intend to take the long position now could think about it, because take a look on the 4-hour time frame chart. That's our XOP has been hit. Market has formed a divergence here, so pay attention the difference between the divergences. So last week we talked about divergence here on the way down, not on a 4-hour time frame chart, on the hourly chart it was. Recall what was said about the divergence that was forming on the way down here with the MACD indicator. We said, well, it's not very reliable divergence since we're in a free space. We're not at the support. We're not at some objective point. That's why this divergence is really tricky, and it's dangerous to use it as the just single tool for trading. But here, once we have reached the XOP, we have reached the major support. This divergence has different meaning, and it's more reliable compared to the one that we had last week. Still, at the current moment, what we could say, if you'll take a look at the hourly chart, here, guys, by the way, you probably could find the grabber. So this was a grabber probably formed based on the just constellation of these two lines. You can see this. But if you'll take a look at the hourly chart, you could see that this price action doesn't look yet like something reversal. So no signs of thrust, gradual action, overlapping candles. It mostly suggests that probably this is not yet the starting of the upward action. By the way, here you could see, guys, how grabber has been formed and worked. So we talked about this in our video. It means that here market could make an attempt another drop. It should be minor drop down and try to complete the butterfly. So because take a look, the butterfly hasn't quite reached the extension. So 1618 extension has not been hit, and market could make the attempt to complete it with this final spike down. So it probably will be fast action, and I'm not sure that it will reach definitely this level, because in the final attempt, when the market just showing the last effort to complete the target, not always it hits it. So market could take it out of these lows, but in general, this downward action probably should stop somewhere in this area. Besides, this combination of the MACD indicator with flat action mostly reminds the bearish dynamic pressure, which suggests the market also could show this final swing down. But in general, if you could compare this downward action, this one, and that one, you can see it's different action. So here, as you can see, a lot of big returns have happened. So deep retracements, pullback, while here and here was more straightforward action. This is a good sign. At the same time, as I said, just keep an eye on this area. So in general, we are already at the point. So it's just 10 pips out from the major support. So if you are not sure enough that you will be able to catch the precise point for entry, well, you could in general take the position around this level. because not everybody is skilled enough to catch the final point, the optimal point for taking the position. So, what the perspective of this trade? In general, when the market forms the butterfly, it's always, not always, very often becomes the part of the hand and shoulder. So I have not excluded the chance that we could get here something of that sort. So be neckline, I will put it as horizon, but it could be a bit skewed. But anyway, that could become left shoulder, head. This market could form right shoulder. That will be, by the way, another opportunity to go take the position based on the head and shoulders pattern. This is conservative approach because in this case you will get not bad opportunity to take the position, but it will be already after the upward action will start. So we will have already the upward momentum on your back. And potentially this also could be kind of the, if of course we will be correct on that, something of the, you can see this ABCD pattern. Take a look, it's approximately 1060, very close to our suggestion that will be 30% resistance of this downward action that we have on the 4-hour time frame chart. So that's approximately, we will keep an eye on the euro currency. While still, just as a bottom line, while this here is still possible, some spike down, downward action, in general we already stand at the level. If you'll take a look at the 4-hour time frame chart, XOP has been hit. If you'll take a look around daily chart, so you need just place stop below the agreement area. And we suggest that at least 30% pullback here within the few sessions.